Think you know everything about airport operations? Think again. What I'm about to reveal will completely change how you see air travel forever. Airlines and airports have been playing psychological games with passengers for decades, and most travelers have no idea they're being manipulated. Today I'm exposing the hidden tactics that cost you money, mess with your mind, and turn you into the perfect compliant customer. By the end of this video, you'll never walk through an airport the same way again. Let's start with something that happens the moment you step inside any major airport. Ever notice how certain areas just feel different? That's no accident. Airport designers deliberately create what experts call emotional zones. They use lighting, color schemes, and even scent distribution to influence your mood and spending behavior. Bright, energetic lighting near retail areas makes you feel more alert and willing to browse. Soft or warmer lighting near restaurants triggers hunger responses. Meanwhile, calming blue tones in waiting areas are specifically chosen to reduce anxiety and make delays feel less stressful. But here's where it gets really sneaky. Those comfortable charging stations scattered throughout terminals aren't just being helpful. Many are strategically positioned in areas with optimal surveillance coverage. While you're focused on your dying phone battery, security systems are capturing facial recognition data, monitoring your behavior patterns, and even analyzing your emotional state through microexpressions. The free Wi-Fi that requires personal information to access, that's creating detailed digital profiles of every passenger. Now let's talk about something that affects every single person who flies. Have you ever wondered why walking through security checkpoints feels so disorienting? It's not just the stress of potentially missing your flight. Airports employ something called cognitive disruption techniques. They deliberately change flooring materials, lighting levels, and even background noise frequencies as you move through different zones. This keeps your brain slightly off balance, making you more compliant and less likely to question authority or cause problems. The real manipulation starts once you're past security. Notice how every airport layout seems designed to confuse you? That's intentional. The winding pathways, confusing signage, and maze-like terminal designs are carefully crafted to maximize the time you spend walking past retail stores and restaurants. Studies show that lost or confused passengers spend significantly more money than those who can navigate efficiently to their gates. Speaking of spending money, let's expose the biggest financial trap in every airport. Those currency exchange booths and ATMs aren't just convenient services. They're profit maximization machines designed to extract maximum fees from desperate travelers. Exchange rates can be marked up by 15 to 20% above market rates. ATM fees often exceed standard rates by 3 to 4 times. The positioning of these machines near gates and security checkpoints isn't coincidental. They target you when you're most vulnerable and time-pressured. Here's something that will shock you about airline scheduling. Those arrival and departure times listed on your ticket, they're often completely fictional. Airlines deliberately pad flight schedules with extra time, sometimes adding 30 to 60 minutes to actual flying time. This creates the illusion of on-time performance even when flights run late. When they announce an early arrival, you feel grateful instead of realizing you were deceived about the actual travel time from the beginning. The psychological manipulation extends to the aircraft itself. Ever wonder why airplane cabins always feel slightly cool? It's not about passenger comfort. Cooler temperatures make people feel more alert initially but lead to fatigue more quickly, making passengers more docile and less likely to complain about cramped conditions or poor service. The lighting sequences during boarding and deplaning are timed to influence your perception of time and space, making the cabin feel larger or smaller depending on what behavior the airline wants to encourage. Let's talk about something airlines definitely don't want you to know about baggage handling. Your luggage goes through an incredibly sophisticated scanning process that analyzes not just dangerous items, but also the value of contents. This information can influence how your bag is handled, prioritized, or even targeted for additional screening. Expensive items detected in luggage sometimes result in longer processing times or mysterious delays that have nothing to do with security concerns. The overbooking practice that airlines openly acknowledge is just the tip of the iceberg. They also engage in strategic bumping based on passenger profiles. Frequent business travelers are almost never involuntarily bumped, while vacation travelers and those without status are prime targets. The compensation algorithms factor in your likely response to being bumped, your travel flexibility, and even your perceived willingness to cause a scene. Here's a disturbing reality about cleanliness standards. While airlines promote their cleaning protocols, the actual sanitization between flights is minimal. Most surfaces receive only basic wiping with products that aren't effective against many pathogens. The air filtration systems, while sophisticated, don't protect you during boarding and deplaning when engines aren't running at full capacity. Tray tables, armrests, and seatbelt buckles can harbor bacteria and viruses for hours or even days. Food and beverage pricing represents another layer of passenger exploitation. Those $14 sandwiches and $8 bottles of water aren't just marked up for convenience. Pricing is calculated based on passenger desperation levels, time until boarding, and limited alternatives. The positioning of food courts near gates with frequent delays isn't accidental. They're strategically placed to maximize sales during stress periods. Now for the bonus insight that changes everything. Airlines maintain detailed passenger behavior profiles that go far beyond frequent flyer status. They track complaint history, social media sentiment, payment disputes, and even family travel patterns. This information influences everything from seat assignments to customer service interactions. Passengers flagged as potential problems receive different treatment from check-in through baggage claim, often without ever knowing they're being targeted. The most important thing to understand is that every aspect of your airport and airline experience is designed around profit maximization, not passenger convenience. From the moment you book your ticket until you leave the destination airport, you're navigating a carefully constructed psychological obstacle course designed to extract maximum revenue while maintaining the illusion of customer service. Next time you travel, you'll recognize these tactics everywhere. The real power comes from awareness. When you understand the game being played, you can make informed decisions that protect both your wallet and your sanity. Remember, knowledge is your best defense against manipulation in the modern travel industry.